Well, it's not exactly early summer, I guess maybe close to midsummer. Update on the garden and how it's doing. As you can see, the tomatoes are huge, grown a lot. The squash got really knocked over from that wind and thunderstorm that we had come through here last week. So it's spilling out, and I'm going to be probably cutting back a good part of this in the next couple of days because the wind also knocked off a lot of the flowers that would have become fruit. I've just planted a few new more rows of beans that I think I can get a few more green bean, bush beans for the summer. But as you can see, the bean beetles have attacked the leaves of the other beans. But I have a great solution for that. I pick all the beans that I can ripe off them because the beans will still ripen. And I don't like to spray them with anything. And then when they're done, I clear them out and give them to the chickens. And they love those bugs. And so I take the whole, just pull the plant out of the ground and take it out to the chicken yard and throw it in there. And the chickens know exactly what that means. Sweet potatoes are looking great. They are up in that last bed up there. They're starting to spread around. I've got a little space in this bed where I had a Space Master cucumber hill that did not come up, and I'm going to be planting a few more pepper plants and eggplant in that bed. The pepper plants and eggplant that I've got are doing really well. The tomatoes, like I said, are gigantic. I've got a huge bean tower over here that I wish I had another couple of feet on at the top. As you can see, the vines are growing and supporting themselves in the bean bush itself. The asparagus is looking wonderful. Like I said, these are mostly paste tomatoes, different trellising systems I'm trying. That huge baby over there is Mrs. Maxwell's Big Italian, and boy, it sure is. And the tomatoes on that guy are going to be really big. This is another new variety I tried this year called Rocky. And look at how monster these paste tomatoes are. They're going to be huge. So I've got lots and lots of tomatoes. This little tomato has always been a little on the sickly side, although it looks like it's coming back a little bit. This is that Risa traveling tomato that grows, and you can take it apart in sections and eat it. I think I've only got one tomato on the whole plant, although there's a few flowers at the top. And this was just more of an experiment for eye candy than anything else. I don't even know that the tomatoes are going to taste that good, but I had to try it just once. So I'm continually trellising up these tomatoes because they're huge. And unless you have a tower that's about 8 feet tall, you just don't get them all. The Indian corn's looking great. Winter squash is doing its thing. I'm training this one over here to go up and fill up this space. Sunflowers, asparagus is looking great. I've got a, just for fun, little tower here of scarlet runner beans just because I think they're so pretty. And I'm going to plant another bean tower. Of course, I'm continually fighting weeds. I'm going to plant a new little tomato plant right there after I hoe the weeds out. So anyway, everything's looking good. Chickens are happy and healthy. They're always here to greet me every day when I come to the door. And here's all the bean plants that I pulled out last night that they're busy going through and eating the leaves and the bugs off the leaves that were there. So this is my big chicken yard, and there's some of my girls out there and my little chickens. I put a couple of bean plants in there, and I think they're kind of learning what to do with them. That's my grow out pan, and that's a little lemon Frisian gull that just went and ran under the house. These little guys are still a little shy. I'm working with them, training them with mealyworm treats, and there's a golden Frisian gull. She's real pretty. So anyway, that's the tour of, this is a kayak that we're in the process of selling that Michael doesn't use anymore. And anyway, that's the current tour of Jan's garden, Midsummer Garden. I'm getting ready probably the beginning of next month to put in my fall garden seeds. And by that time, most of my beans will be done, and the squash will be out. I'll still have the sweet potatoes until fall, but once those are pulled, I'll plant probably spinach and lettuce in that bed, and kale. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day.